Vaccine nationalism, where a handful of nations have taken the lion's share, is morally indefensible and an ineffective public health strategy against a respiratory virus that's mutating quickly and becoming increasingly effective at moving from human to human.
Vaccination is one of the most important measures against COVID-19. Because of this, countries have been in a race to procure enough doses for its populations. This chart represents that race. It shows the current COVID-19 vaccination rates across the world. The darker a country is, the higher its rate of vaccination. Countries with a lighter hue have lower rates of vaccination. There is a pattern we can observe. Africa, particularly Sub-Saharan Africa, has lower rates. South Africa is leading, but with only 19% of its population vaccinated against COVID-19. Africa's overall rate of 3.2% sharply contrasts with that of the rest of the world. Some of the world's richest countries, like the UAE, are at 90%. This disparity is what has come to be known as the vaccine inequity. Let's roll back the clock and understand how it happened. December 2020, Moderna and Pfizer vaccines are approved for use, and the map looks like this. Nothing much has happened. The race, however, does not begin here. It goes back to when the vaccines were being developed. A few rich countries struck deals with vaccine manufacturers and booked the biggest share of the doses.
The global initiative COVAX was supposed to prevent this inequity from happening by coordinating a fair distribution of vaccines.
COVAX, a facility created by the WHO and Gavi to ensure the equitable distribution of vaccines, was not able to compete with these countries in procuring the doses because of the lucrative deals these countries offered. So it struggled to secure the doses it had planned for. Some of these doses were meant for Africa. According to WHO, this could have ramped up production of vaccines, boosting the global supply. The result of these actions is where we are now. Those few rich countries have had more than enough doses. A report by One Campaign shows that by August 2021, developed countries had purchased doses in excess of 2.8 billion. These countries have now begun donating to African countries. So far, the continent has more doses donated by those countries than it has procured through COVAX and the African Union combined. The overall vaccination rate in Africa currently stands at 3.2%, which is below the global goal of 10% by the end of September 2021. This disparity is what WHO's Director General referred to as the world's biggest obstacle to ending this pandemic. Because for as long as the virus is active anywhere in the world, it can mutate and be a threat to everyone, including those already vaccinated. So, the faster these wealthy countries share these vaccines, the sooner this virus will be contained.